board option, and an Elder Deep Fiend. Which I don't think Elder Deep Fiend's good at, like when compared to like Avacyn, but I feel like it's still a good card by itself.
Yeah.
Especially when you can turn for it with Sky Spawner.
So we're back with more evolution shenanigans going on here.
Yeah, it looks like
5 colors this time.
Yep, looks like we got 5 color versus Jund. I saw Billy like with a stack of like Cord cards, or like Eldritch cards, I guess. There's a collected company on top of his deck there. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if like we have been discussing. Not sure if company is where you want to be with evolution, but we'll see. Billy seems to be trying it today.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he also has 5 colors, so he could just be like a really small, like trying to get your 2 or 3 drops, and then like a couple select 5 drops, like maybe like a Siddhartha. Like
Looks
we,
like
we
he has
always
an
know there's a
Anafenza in hand.
He always knows there's a Siddhartha just waiting in the wings.
Is that the?
Yep, it's the white Anafenza,
Yeah.
I believe. Yep.
So he's basically playing the junk deck with splash for blue and red.
It's kind of weird. Looks like we get a Bob off of Kyle's Bob.
Bob for Bob.
Yeah.
Bob is like Rhino. It comes in packs.
Packs of Bob Mar. It's interesting. So
Traits?
Abrupt Decay.
Abrupt Decay. Okay. I missed the decay.
Yeah, looks like Billy doesn't have an answer per se for this Dark Confidant, so it could just run over this game if just let alone.
Just outdraw him.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the next creature's getting terminated.
Eternal Witness? See, that's an okay creature to get terminated, but I feel like that still wasn't the strongest play.
That seems fine.
Oh my god, that's pretty dirty here.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take 3 and draw this K command. Seems fine.
Yeah, like kill your witness, make you discard a card. Just 2 for once everywhere.
I really feel like people have just forgotten how good Bob is. Like, not only does it beat down, but it draws cards every single turn.
Well, it's the fact that like it. Whoa. Okay. I guess that's a decently semi-reasonable play because he has another Bob.
It's all about those Bobs.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he draws a card every turn from a Bob.
Kyle does have the ugly ones though, so we can't really.
Skrillex Bobs are kind of meh.
Yeah, there isn't no Bob Marr or even the better ones that like me, you, and Ryan Kurz use. Well, mainly me because they're your ones. the Judge Dark Confidants.
Hey, what can I say? I enjoy old bordered cards.
Old bordered foil cards. Ugh.
Doesn't even necessarily have to be foil. Foil does look sweet though, especially old bordered red cards.
Yeah, old bordered red cards are pretty sweet.
And artifacts.
Artifacts, yeah. The
Artifacts,
good old brown.
Yeah, my artifacts bleed brown. There we go.
This Anafenza doing some work this time, making a 1/2 and then a 2/2.
Yeah. What can I say? My artifacts are Firefly fans. Whew. Anafenza is growing an army. Growing an army fast.
Yep. We're only 1 creature away from a combo here.
Yeah, just needs any deal damage or a Finks here, and this game's over.
Yeah. That's another, like, I don't know, since...
There is a bunch of removal in Kyle's hand, I'm pretty sure, though.
Yeah, there's at least a Terminate. And a Callista, which just stops the combo cold.
You mean, Kalitas? Kalitas?
Cletus. What did I pronounce it? What's the actual name?
Kalitas.
Okay, yeah, it's Callista. So I like pronouncing names wrong. It's just
clearly,
it's
clearly,
the best
you
thing,
can stop now. For the love of all
it's the league champ, but like Emrakul.
That's somewhat okay. Like, I'm okay with that.
How about Talia?
I'm okay with that one too.
I don't pronounce that one that way.
Yeah,
That one's just Thalia, but
yeah.
I think like either you or Zach said that like they hate people that pronounce it that way. That Talia.
Yeah. No, that just reminds me of my crush from back in high school, so that's okay.
That Russian foreign exchange student.
No, we only ended up with Mexican exchange students.
We get German and Italians at my school a lot.
God, why do you get all the good luck? Is it because I went to some like hick backwater high school?
Indiana.
Yeah, it's Indiana's fault.
Well, like,
by the way, Mike Pence, complete douchebag. Don't vote for him.
Whoa, I didn't know this was a politics stream. But
Just saying, like, I'm from Indiana. He's done nothing but screw us over. Any way he could.
so the students that come for a year and then go back are usually uh like German or Italian. But the ones that just come that are foreign, that are like Nepali kids, they ooh, they're pretty fun.
So he's got an angel going on here.
Like one time they started playing soccer in a restroom. Don't even ask me how you play soccer in a restroom. I just walked in and like they're just kicking a ball in a restroom. I was like, "What are you guys doing?" And they just like looked at me like I was crazy. Like
Kicking the ball, clearly.
like I just offended them. I was like,
Well,
"Whoa."
clearly you asked a dumbass question.
Yeah, like, I was like, "Why are you kicking a ball in the restroom?" They're just like, What are you doing?" Are we getting Taco Bell tonight?
I don't know. I could see some Taco Bell. I do need to do laundry before Gen Con tomorrow.
Always in the mood for. Well, yes, there's all tomorrow. I'm always in the mood for some flatbreads.
Yeah, those steak flatbreads are legit. If they have the Cheetos burritos though, getting those.
Cheetos burritos.
Yeah, so they're new. Remember the Fritos burritos?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing except Cheetos instead of Fritos.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. It seems
So
pretty.
more cheese,
Seems pretty sick.
right? And they're only
Yeah.
$1.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
We got another Terminate here onto the Viserys here.
Sack,
Excellent.
Scry. And still not a hit. Yeah, this game is running away pretty quick with Kyle.
Steak flatbread big box and just like the face. Honest.
Somebody understands truth.
Tiger blood. We
Tiger
understand.
jump?
Honestly, if we could get a third set in here for the real deal, I feel
No,
like he'd be the
no,
best
no,
commentator
no,
in the world.
straight no. I veto that idea from here to Doomsday. No.
Really? Oh,
I could not handle that.
you couldn't handle.
I could not handle
You couldn't
that.
handle the real deal.
No, I could not. Plus, then we would have to get a couch instead of a love seat.
But yeah, but you'd prefer that. You'd like.
No, because then I would have to like sit next to somebody. Like somebody would have to sit in the middle, and they'd be super awkward the entire time. Not worth it.
It'd obviously be the real deal. He'd obviously be in the middle.
Yeah, I could not handle that. Like his high off of Jesus.
He'd be like,
I could not
he'd be like,
handle
"You want
his
some
high
candy?" He'd be like, "Where'd you
off.
pull that out
No,
of?"
no, straight no.
Oh my god.
So Billy scooped him up after a million removal spells and a Cletus take over the board.
Yeah, the Kalatos is a very big card.
Definitely did its job there. Billy did not get off to a fast start, and million removal spells and drawing a card every turn wins games. Who knew?
Yeah.
His high off of Jesus, though. Oh, God. The reek of Jesus. Ugh.
We doubt him now, but when we see like his Hall of Fame ring,
No, no.
he'll just like somehow on happenstance win a GP and be like, "Oh, I gotta do the
And
Pro
goes to
Tour."
the Pro Tour?
What? And he'll try to play Boggles like round one, and somebody will feel bad for him and give him like a real standard deck, and he'll just win out somehow. He's like, "What do you mean I can't play Boggles?"
Now that's just rude. What, you mean we're not playing in Ravnica Standard? Ravnica Theros Standard?
Yeah, enchantments, man.
You had the hexproof deck. I know, I played it.
How often does Billy win on camera? I honestly don't think I've seen him win on camera.
Give me a minute. I'm trying to think. Like, I remember the Salt from like various Blood Moon plays, but I don't think I've ever seen him win on camera. In fact, I'm pretty sure every time I've watched one of his games, he's lost.
Yeah, that's the thing. We got a comment in the chat from the Anti-Pro saying, "I can see Joe derping that to the Pro Tour."
Sounds about right. I don't know. His High of Jesus, it just
Hit the people's champion. We need him.
once he gets that sponsor.
Oh, from G Fuel. Oh my god.
Weren't you a child at one point?
Weren't you a child at one point?
Wait, what? was born.
Sounds about right.
About 33 years.
He popped out with a college degree.
No, I knew him when he was still in college, so I can truthfully say I knew Billy before he graduated college. However, I don't think I've ever seen him age ever. Like, he looks exactly the same as the first time I met
I
him.
feel like every time we talk about Billy's age, I have to bring up the time when I went to my first Legacy event playing Belcher, and I saw him there. I was like, oh, there's another kid here playing. That makes me so confident. And then like I played him like round 2 or 3. You know, I was like, so is this one of your first Legacy events? He's like, no. He's like, oh. I was like, so how's high school? And he's like, I'm in college. It was the most awkward I've been in a while. Like it was years
Admittedly,
ago.
you're like 12.
I was like 12, and he's like, I'm 22 or something. I was like, whoa.
But then again, like, you're awkward like 90% of the time. At least
True. Yeah, man. How else are you supposed to live life? That's what I mean, the real deal.
80. Because you're awkward and you don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah, man. Like, he's high on Jesus, and he's the hammer of holy fire that we need as a people.
He's high on Jesus. You're high on stupidity and awkwardness.
Whoa, man. A damnation in hand from Kyle Koeppe here is pretty good.
Oh yeah, definitely seems strong against the like mono creature deck.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Bill's playing any Selfless Spirit.
Should be. We learned how much of a blowout that card is.
That card, oof. Oof.
What the hell are you doing?
We have not seen the blue yet, have we?
There's blue on the board.
There's the Noble Hierarch, if you count that as blue. But
That's a blue
but like, I
source.
mean blue creatures. We haven't seen it.
I'm assuming he's got like a Glimmelundra.
Lame.
What's wrong with Glimmelundra? And
She's
maybe
a card, but
maybe a Deceiver Exarch. Those are both like blue creatures, right?
technically.
Attack for 1.
My plant token gets my little bit bigger than a plant token gets in. Do you have a Jun Charm in hand also?
I'm not sure. I see a Cletus, I think.
Well, yeah, there's definitely Cletus.
It looks like a Pulse.
Glenelander is cool with
Damnation.
Gavany Township.
Glenelundra is always cool, period. There's
Whoa.
no, like, qualifier needed. So, do you just beat in here for 3?
The exalted trigger on the stack.
Whoa.
Jun Charm is in hand. Instant speed, Pyroclasm, you bro.
I approve.
The fetch happens, so you're currently at 15. Okay.
Billy's trying to get cute here, and it's going to backfire bad.
What is he trying to do? Like Clyde Company or something?
I'm not sure, but I
That-
feel
that'd
like
be
he's trying to
beautiful.
get cute.
He gets like he tries to get cute and then like gets blown out by a Pyroclast.
I hope so. Like, I really do. Because there's nothing I enjoy more than watching Billy lose.
Blood Moon. If we could watch the Eldritch Evolution
Yeah,
Blood
if-
Moon versus this Blood Moon, this evolution deck, that'd be
That
the
would be great.
funniest thing.
Because we all know how much Billy loves himself a Blood Moon, right?
Oh yeah.
No, it's really sad because Billy's a really good player, but half the time he loses to himself when he outthinks himself. We about ready to see some Jund Charm action here.
Some Pyroclasms.
Instant speed
Man.
Pyroclasms.
Or you can just call Gaunt's command him.
So many options.
Yep. Shoot.
Pump my dude. Is it a 2-1 or a 2-2?
2-2.
So just pump.
Sure.
So he's taking 4. I feel like it's pretty good still. You're making him tap out.
Well, he was probably going to do it anyways. And now just Damnation, right?
Gavity's kind of a blowout.
Gavin is kind of, I don't know. Can you say it's a blow and is on board staring you down?
Well, so he attacks here for 2, then Damnations.
2.
I don't know. I feel like that this is just a bad. This would be a very poor damnation.
I feel like he kind of has to do it. Like this. Yeah.
I feel like this is
It's
very
a 2
poor.
for 2, but like, you kind of have to. Like, his creatures are just outclassing your shitty Goyf.
You can hear the awkwardness in Kyle's voice, how having to do the good old 2 for 2.
Yeah.
It looks like
And he's
Billy's
got a
hand's pretty
cord,
stacked. In
a
a
Ewit.
Fenza.
Like, he's just got
Land.
it all there.
Yeah, it just says what? It says go. Guess that's a
Well,
play.
he has cord, so.
Yeah, but cord.
Land
okay,
go?
Yeah,
Well. Or do you go Anafenza Ewit?
it's a play.
It's a $90 player.
So he's bolting himself.
Yeah. He
Getting
probably
that-
plays like 1 or 2 basics. Probably plays like 1 forest, which he discarded, and.
I saw a forest in his deck. He's put at least 2.
Okay. Yeah, I think we saw 2 last game too. So Ewit, get back Malira. Okay.
It seems good.
Too bad he's about ready to get Pyroclasmed. I guess not. Yeah, Cletus seems fine here, but since you're at 9. And this Gavany Township. This Gavany Township might just do some work.
Yeah. Yavany Township, one of the better of the cycle of lands from Innistrad.
Probably the best one.
Well, yeah, it's yeah. There's no other one really in comparison to him. Like Dissolute House is okay. It's pretty good.
I guess the Wolfrun.
Wolfront
Did a lot of work in standard as well.
Yeah. I feel like they both have their formats. Like Gavany saw like almost no play, you'd say, in standard.
Yeah, I
And then
think
Wolfrun saw
Archangel, the Vault of the Archangel actually saw more play than Gavany did in standard.
Yeah. I guess they all do kind of see play in the block, out of the block lands. Other than like Nephalia, Drown Yard, and then the white blue one. The white blue one saw a decent amount of standard play. Back with the blue white angel deck. No, not blue white angel, blue white Delver Geist deck.
Yeah, and then there is also the
See,
blue black
this is
land.
now Billy's getting blown out here pretty
Well,
big.
he's still going to get his 3-drop.
Yeah, but Kyle gets 3 2/2s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gets rid of 3 creatures.
Yeah.
Is this for free?
Jeez, yep, that's a blowout. And he still gets to look at his hand.
3 mana, kill your board, gain 3 dudes. Seems really hot.
Dude, that's a card.
I'd play that card.
Callus does pretty good. Whoa, man. This is your set set.
Ewit, get back. Nothing? No.
I guess you can get back cord.
Yeah, I'm feeling like Kyle's pretty much got this one in the bag.
Yeah. Looking at his other zombie token choices here.
Yeah, we've got plenty of them. Need to start getting those foil ones in there.
Or some even. I think we should get some elemental tokens before we get anything.
Billy taking a sweet, sweet time to look at all the cards that aren't going to save him here.
Fiend Hunter is pretty good, but there's probably a decent amount of removal in Kyle Koeppe's hand.
Yeah, he still has a pulse in hand.
That is a card.
Yep.
That is a
So
card.
Billy has no cards in hand. He needs to hit something sweet.
Collecting Company.
Collecting Company would be probably one of the sweeter cards.
Nope, makes a 2/4. Says go.
Pulsio.
Pull swing for 6.
Yep. Castigoyf. And that's all, folks.
Yep.
This was not the evolution deck of the night. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that goes to the 12 Blood Moon deck.
Yeah.
But we'll be back again next week, hopefully for some more sweet evolution action.
Definitely.
Later.
You
God.
take 6.
The painful truths are extremely painful for you. And these stupid scions are protecting me from Liliana.
Did you have it?
Yeah.
10.
Actual stone rain?
Stone Rain. This
What are
is
you
nuts.
doing?
Go.
This is the situation. This is why.